Welcome everyone to Bullion Bullz, where we focus on rule-based gold trading and institutional order flow. Today we are breaking down the New York session, identifying high probability setups for you guys using our proprietary approach of Bullion Bullz trading system here. We're just going to start doing our analysis first of all for the New York session. So let's go to the daily and just look at the daily candles. So we can see we have already marked our previous day high and previous day low. So this is our previous day high and previous day low. Candle is inside the previous day high and previous day low. So we can expect like a ranging day. On the 4-hour, we have been bearish. On daily, we are bullish. On 4-hour, we have been bearish. On 30-minute, we are bearish. 15-minute, we are bearish. 5-minute, we are bearish, and 1-minute, we are bearish as well. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a down move, right? Like right now, the structure is looking pretty rangy, as you can see. However, we have this this downtrend forming, right? So we are in a downtrend right now. All we need to see is we need to see confirmation here for pressure to start picking up on one side, and we can potentially plan an entry here. So for now, we're just gonna wait because what we have noticed in as part of our trend master system is that a pressure of 2 or more is when you should be ideally looking for your setups. Anyone new to this channel, you guys can see that we have different entry signals here, and they're all based on our strategy, which is the Bullion Bullz trading system. Every entry has different criterias that make it viable as an entry point, and then our stop losses are always going to be the band lows for long positions and band highs for your short positions. Like right now, market is kind of in an indecision mode. Like we don't see any side dominating. So for now, we're just gonna wait, and we're gonna see if we can get an opportunity to trade the markets to the upside or to the downside, depending on which side dominates. Yeah, our system actually allows us to take the best trades here. We're going to try to maximize our opportunities in terms of taking the best trades and avoiding low probability setups. And every trade is going to be based on our indicator of our indicator Bullion Bullz trading system and our Bullion Bullz trend master, which helps us get into trends before they start establishing. However, the layer of analysis that we do require is going to be our bias, which is based on our oscillator here. So for now, we can see the oscillator is pointing towards bear side, and if we go to 30-minute, we can see that we have already crossed here, and price is bearish. 15-minute, we do see price is bearish. However, we are still in this range. If you go to 5 minutes, you can see we're in a range as well. And then if you go to 1 minute, we are kind of ranging as well, right? So all we're looking for right now is one side domination, and then we'll take that side based on our entry criteria. Next thing we do want to see is we want to see price structure establishing bullish. For example, if you look here, something like this, where price is nicely trending above the band, and those are high probability setups for us, right? Right now, price is choppy. It's trying to break out here. We do want to see, change of character and break of structure. When that happens, those are the times when we do want to be, entering our positions. So for now, we're just gonna wait and see what happens. Anyone interested in knowing what this dashboard is? This dashboard is mainly just assessing our environment and looking at the different criteria that I just told you guys, and then giving us a score. Based on that score, there is the confidence. Basically, you can say it is a confidence level of potential trade setups that we might take on this channel. So for now, we're just looking at here 1.54. Anything above 2 is when we start looking for entries. For right now, it's at 1.54, so not a big move right now for us. We want to see this at 2, and then that's when we start looking for entries. And this actually helps us avoid the choppy environment. It helps us, take the best trades, and then we are able to take trades with the trend. So for now, we're just going to wait. We can see it's at 1.92 right now, 1.88. The best part is we don't really need to enter if we don't see our entry criteria being met. And plus, we do want to see a trend being established. We can see there's an uptrend being established within this range. However, the pressure is still at 1.91 right now. It's still under 2. We want it to be at 2 or above to then start planning our entries. And then we would see something like this, a buy signal, which is based on our strategy here, which would enable us to, enter these trades with very, very high probability setups. Yeah, market is looking like it's looking pretty much rangy today, especially when we are opening, like especially when we are trading inside the previous day range. So right now, market is indecisive. We just need to be sure. Okay, we can see price has turned bullish. If we get a bullish opportunity, we'll try to trade a bullish trade here. Yeah, we're looking for buy side trades right now, especially like based on our trend master indicator. We're looking for buy side trades, and once we get an entry criteria, we will try to trade a buy side trade here. Even though our bias is bearish, but this trend master enables you to take advantage of the short term moves, which are counter trend moves, uh, depending on, again, our signals, right? Biggest thing that we do want to see is we do want to see the cross happening here. If the cross happens, that would be, again, extremely high probability. Right now, the price is, like trading as the EMAs are flat. These moving averages are flat, right? So what we do want to see is we want to see the cross happening, and then we want to see this starting to pick up, pressure starting to build up, and structure starting to form with our signal coming up soon, either an A plus or an A signal. C is the lowest quality signal. A has is superior than C, and then A plus is one of the best, is the best signal within this strategy. So we're going to be targeting a minimum 1.5 R per trade, and we're going to be targeting 1 to 2 trades during the session. So right now we're looking at 2.64. It's kind of staying at 2.6, 2.65, right? We are looking for bullish trades, but we do want to see this starting to pick up soon. If this doesn't pick up and it flips to, let's say, negative 2.57, then we would start again. We would start looking for bearish trades, which would align with the overall bias assessment that we had, right? So right now we're just waiting. We are in a clean band environment right now. However, the volume is not picking up much. Like there's not a lot of volume in the market right now. We're seeing 2.5x on the buy side. However, uh, it's kind of still hovering at that level. It's not changing drastically. We want this to change drastically, or at least start picking up. When it's not picking up, you know that there's not a lot of volume in the market, and price direction is indecisive right now. But if it goes to, let's say, negative 2.15 and then starts picking up, means that would tell us that price wants to trend into towards one direction. And this is our tool that keeps us away from bad trades. And as we progress in this, this is a journey where we want to show everyone who's watching this channel uh, how systematic trading can be achieved by just following a set of rules, right? Uh, a lot of YouTubers are doing discretionary trading, but on this channel we want to be using uh, a systematic, system-based approach. We can see it's 1.84 here. Okay, we're starting to see a signal develop, and it's starting to go down. If we get a signal, depending on here, we'll try to take 2 contracts. We'll be trading live. These are demo accounts, so don't copy trade. Always, risk less on these positions, and try to learn. Like you can paper trade, but don't copy trade. Okay, don't copy these positions because trading is highly risky, and you want to ensure that you're learning before you start risking any real money into the markets, right? We're not financial advisors, and we do not promote you know uh, risky practices. This is just for educational purposes and entertainment purposes. So we're seeing, okay, price is starting to come down. We are seeing this becoming neutral here. Pressure is becoming neutral. So like right now we're gonna wait. If let's say we break this low, previous day low, then we know we are trending down. However, if you're not breaking the low or retesting the low, that would point towards potentially just a range day. But yeah, this is looking bearish right now. Overall direction is bearish. We are starting to see 1.37 here. We do want to wait for this to push to 2 minimum, because that's when we know that price is actually trending, and then we will target a minimum on 1.5 R in our trade. Yeah, every other indicator is a lagging indicator. However, this is based on real-time buying and selling. So this gives you an indication of what is happening inside the price. Right now, we're just waiting. ATR, guys, ATR is 6.1 right now. ATR is a measure of volatility in the environment, and it actually guides you on how to position size during, for your trade, basically, right? If ATR has a higher number, has higher value, you want to be taking smaller positions in the market. And if it has a larger value, if it has a smaller value, you want to be taking a bigger position, because you would be needing like the, like a smaller, a bigger move to actually achieve profit, right? So for now, we're just gonna wait, guys. Like not doing anything, just going through the trade right now, and just kind of looking at the pressure here, and it's price is trying to come to the previous day low. So let's see if price comes to the previous day low. However, until this triggers, we cannot start looking for entries. We are seeing a score of 4 out of 6, means which is ideal, but we do want to see pressure starting to pick up, which would tell us that overall market is starting to turn bearish. Like price action is pushing towards the bear side. Let's see, 1.87, really good. Yep, 1.9. The closer we are to the, let's say, to the band, the stronger the entry is going to be, because the smaller, like the stop loss distance would be determined through the distance to the band, right? So we want to ensure that we're taking good entry positions, and we are targeting uh, at least 1.5 R per trade. Okay, guys, it's a 2.5, 2.49 right now. Now we're just waiting for some signal to come up, and then potentially we can try taking our entry. It's at 2.3, 2.4 right now. Yeah, we're not going to be taking any impulse entries. We're just going to try to, especially during when the market has either gone into expansion phase or distribution phase, we will try to look for impulse breakout entries. But right now, and you will see the Trendmaster indicator is like extremely good at predicting breakouts before they happen. So but for such days, we would be actually waiting for confirmations. We would wait for pressure to build up, which in this case has built up. We do want to see a higher quality signal popping up here, which would then point towards, structural formation, which would point towards, ideal market structure formation, and ideally we should be taking trade in that direction. So for now, we're just going to wait, guys. We are seeing pressure building up here, which is very, very good for us. But for now, we are going to wait to see if we can get this band cross. We got the band cross here. We are waiting for some kind of setup here. Once we get that setup, we can, start taking our position. Because we have an opportunity here at our hand. Yeah, volatility is at 6.3. So this is basically your 60 pips, right? 60 pips, yeah. So it's at 60 pips right now. So we're just going to be waiting and trying to, take advantage of this trade here. We are seeing pressure building up here. We are pretty close to the band. We want to be either we touch the band, right, or we get an entry criteria being fulfilled, and that's when we would want to take a trade. However, right now we're extremely bearish. Yeah, pressure is kind of staying at 3.34 right now. It's starting to pick up. Pressure is starting to pick up. So this is something, guys, we need to keep in mind, that market is giving us a directional move right now. All we want to see is some sort of entry criteria being fulfilled, and then we would try to enter the market. Ideally, an A plus signal would be ideal for us, or an A signal in this scenario. But we have to see, like, how the market kind of behaves and how it performs, so we can take advantage of it. But for now, we can see, pressure is starting to pick up. Market is starting to, melt. But we do want to see, price giving us that opportunity to take advantage of. Like right now, we do have change of character, which tells us, price was bullish, turned bearish. We did get a low quality signal here, but we're waiting for high quality signals, and those signals are purely based on our strategy here. So we're just gonna wait. Pressure is picking up, guys. Pressure is picking up, which tells us, price is trying to push to the downside. So you guys will notice, like, in most recent streams, we have started using pressure, because this is something that I've noticed actually helps us avoid ranging markets, and we're gonna keep an eye on this while we are trading, to ensure that we are able to take advantage of a complete move in the market, or we are able to at least ensure that we don't fall into ranging conditions. So for now, we're just gonna wait, guys. Yeah, it makes it simpler as well, right? So you just have to look at, like, previous day high, previous day low. Price is kind of staying inside that previous day high and previous day low. And then we do have several entries that popped up, but we are only taking the system during high volume hours. Excuse me. We're only taking this setup during high volume hours. because then that's when, you know, the probabilities are extremely high and we will get the highest probability setups forming for us. As you can see, we have buyers starting to come in, but pressure is still, you know, staying above 2. So we just got to keep an eye on this pressure here, guys, to ensure that, you know, we're staying out of ranges, out of range bound markets. Let's check Forex Factory to see if there is any news. There is no news today, guys, so this is really, really good. Uh, However, there might be less volatility because on news days there will be more volatility. But on when there is no news, there could be manipulation, more manipulation, or there will be low volatility. But because of war these days, we can get sudden volatility because of any breaking news, right? So we can look here. Do we have any breaking news coming out? Okay. Okay. Yeah, like we have news coming out every minute pretty much, right? We just got to be mindful right now. We just got to wait for our setups to form, and then that's when we will know we'll take our setups. Okay, so we have change of character and then break of structure. So change of character and like this, like C and then break of structure. Now we're waiting for some A plus signal to print, and then we will be trying to look for an entry, ideally. Um, Pressure is picking up. This has to start picking up, you know, like there has to be constant, like has to be consistent increase in pressure here. If there's no increase in pressure, you know, that tells me the market is just range bound and it's trying to, you know, trap people here. Like we can always be like, nothing is completely guaranteed. However, pressure has proven to ensure that, you know, we don't fall into, like, we don't try to take trades during ranging hours or when there is when it's choppy. For now we're just waiting. Yeah, the max trades we're going to take pretty much is 2 trades per day. And then the first trade is going to be max risk. Second trade is going to be uh, low risk. It's going to be half the risk of the first trade. So let's see, guys. Pressure is picking up again. We have the structure forming here as well. So ideally, now we want to see some kind of signal popping up, which ideally it should be A plus, because that is the highest quality setup that we have. But for now, we're just gonna wait and see. Is price testing the previous day? Not yet. Right here, yeah. Price is not testing the previous day high, previous day low up till now. Pressure is kind of staying at 4 right now. As you can see, pressure is starting to pick up now. So we have to see if we can get a nice entry. Once we get an entry, stops goes right at the band, and we target a minimum 1:1.5. Yeah, dollar is going up, so because of that reason, we should see gold, at least gold, going down. since they are inversely correlated, right? They're inversely like inversely correlated. So if dollar goes up, gold should go down, and if dollar goes down, gold should go up. And dollar is going up because of the war, right? And then oil transactions are done in dollar. If oil is going up, dollar is going up. So for now, we're just gonna wait, guys, and wait for our opportunity to get triggered, and then we will enter our trade. Let's wait. Yeah, sometimes trades can go without us, which is okay. It could be like a learning experience, but uh, majority of the times we will see our setups forming and we will execute accordingly. Yeah, pressure is building up, which tells me price wants to go down. However, we're still staying above the previous day low. Yeah, this number is extremely important for us. Like it really helps us ensure that we're taking the best setups. Um, and if this number is increasing, we know we're bearish to the red side, and then we're waiting for our structure to form. We are already bearish based on our higher time frame bias, based on the 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute. All we're waiting for now is the structure to establish and give us a signal based on our strategy to then take the trade for minimum 1 is to 1.5 hour. Okay. And you guys can see this is how we're able to avoid these pullbacks, these rangy markets, right? It's showing the pressure is going up. However, we're not seeing a structure formation. We do want to see some structure forming to then point towards the downside. Excuse me. We're seeing the volatility starting to pick up as well. When we were looking at initially, it was at 6.1, which is 61 pips. And now it is at almost 7. Or what is it? 6.8, yeah? 68 pips. Price is inside the range. So we're just, looking to see if we can find an opportunity depending on either the trend or it can be a ranging move, which we can potentially look at later on. Like, we just have to wait for now. You can see that pressure is on the sell side. However, we're seeing huge amount of buyers coming into the market right now. So we're gonna wait, and this is how you're able to avoid choppy markets, avoid rangy markets, and take advantage of the trades when they do present. So we're gonna wait for now, guys. Yeah, whenever you see diamond here forming, this tells us this was a high volume candle, and you will see how this particular candle plays a role in breakout trading. Whenever there are breakouts happening in the market and market is trending, you will see how this plays a key role in such market conditions. So right now we're on the bear side. Pressure is on the bear side. However, everything is pointing towards bullishness. So since there's mixture there, we're not looking for any trades. We're just going to be waiting patiently, waiting for our opportunities to form and then potentially take our trades. So let's quickly go and review. You can see that the price is trading pretty much inside the previous day range. We can go to 4 hour. 4 hours bearish. However, you can see we're in this range right here. Let's go to 1 hour. We do see we are in a range bound market right now. 30 minutes. We do see we're in a range. This range right here, price goes down, takes this liquidity line here and then pushes back up. On 15 minutes, we're still bearish. 5 minute, we're bearish. And 1 minute, we are bearish as well. We were able to predict the choppy conditions before they were actually happening, right? So because of our filters, we were able to ensure that we're not entering in choppy conditions. We want to see pressure building up, pressure starting to pick up. We do want to see structure formation, and we do want to see an ideal entry opportunity for us to take our setups. Right now, sellers are stepping back in, but we do want to see pressure picking up, and plus we do want to see a signal that has been proven to do well in market conditions, in bearish market conditions, right? So which is either A plus or an A signal. Okay. Yeah, pressure is starting to pick up again. We do have structure formation, but we do want to see some criteria being established for us to take the trade. Okay. Yep, high volume candle. Yeah, this is really good actually. Sorry guys. Excuse me. And this is where market conditions really, help you assess, right? Like right now you can see pressure has gone back to neutral. So we do not see sell side domination up to now. Like this has to be above 2 for us to start looking for trades. Volatility is currently at 67 pips, like which is average true range per candle. Pressure is picking up. We're above 2, so we're looking for sell entries. Yeah, it is. It requires a lot of time to just ensure that you're taking the best setups. On an ideal day, this would start increasing from 2.4 to 3 to 3 to 4, 4 to 5, right? For now, okay, so we can see we're in at 3.28. We are testing the previous day low. Yep. Yeah, the structure should help us assess at the end of the day that we are bearish. In this case, you can see price is moving towards bear side, pressure is building up, and we're looking for our signal to help us enter the market. And yeah, what signal does is it's an extra layer to avoid entering into fake outs, because normally we would love to trade breakouts, like breakout of this range, but in a ranging market conditions, breakouts are low probability. So right now we're just gonna wait for either a trend to establish with a potential signal which would help us enter the market. Yeah, pressure is still pointing towards the bear side. However, we're still waiting on our entry. Yeah, for now, I think it's just good to wait for a clear trend to establish in gold. So far, we are looking bearish. So we're only trying to find uh, trades that are bearish. However, we could see an aggressive push to the upside if, let's say, price has taken, price has tested the previous day low and now reversing back to the upside to go to the previous day high. Means that is one scenario. Another scenario is that we break down and we keep going, we start trending down. Or third scenario is we just kind of stay inside the range. And this is where, the pressure has helped us with ensuring that, we're not entering trades without a clear direction. So at the moment, the direction is bearish. As long as this is above 2, we're looking for bearish trades. This is red and it's above 2, pink and above 2. We're looking for bearish trades. If it goes above 2 and is blue, we're looking for bullish trades. If it's not highlighted and it's like 1.2, 1.3, that is just like here, price is just in an indecisive mode. Like there's buyers and sellers are equally dominating, and we do not see one party dominating over the other. And you can see not a lot of volume is in the market right now. There's not a lot of volume in the market. Volume might start coming up soon, but for now, like I don't see much volume in the market. Now, it could be one of those slow days. And if we do break out, let's say if we do go down, if we do distribute below previous day low, then we might start to have more opportunities because breakout trading will become valid. And then our trend master indicator will help us take those breakout opportunities. But for now, breakout opportunities are not valid, and we're only looking for our structure-based signals. As you can see, pressure is at 1.36 right now, so market is in indecision mode, neither going up nor coming down. We only look for trades when the pressure is above 2. Some days it will work extremely well where we will be able to take trends and we will hold those trends for as long as we have our criteria as being met. But other days, we would have choppy days like this. Yeah, not a lot going on right now in the markets. I don't see a lot of movement in the market right now. and neither like the pressure is not above 2 or below 2, which would point towards, a clear directional move or an opportunity to, start looking for trades. So as long as it's not 2, we're not looking for any trades. We're just waiting. The market is in a bear territory, but we do want to see pressure starting to build up, because our probability of our success, our setups succeeding, is going to increase if we do once we see this building above 2. Because like majority of traders, they need to see ideal conditions. Some people are able to assess the conditions based on candle behavior, but on this channel you will be able to see the market conditions or assess market volume through a simple trend master indicator, which helps you assess, okay, volume is not strong right now, it doesn't make sense to participate in the market right now. But volume, when it does pick up, we will get an opportunity to enter in the market. Right now, gold is just pretty much range bound, not a lot of movement. Especially when it starts trading inside the band, it tells you there's not a lot of movement in gold. We could have a big news. We might have a big news coming up tomorrow, because of which market is not moving. No news on Tuesday. CPI on Wednesday. Then Thursday we have unemployment claims. And on Friday we have employment change, where it is for US. US we have job openings. So we have a lot of red news starting Wednesday, but no news today and tomorrow. So we might just be ranging today and tomorrow instead of, having a trend. It might just be a range bound market. Yeah, we'll be closing stream in like 30 minutes. Since there is not a lot going on in the market up to now. Let's wait for a 30-minute close and see what happens. We might see movement after 30-minute close, or we might just be ranging at this level pretty much for the rest of the day. Right now we are at 1.88 on the buy side. Best about our system here is that whenever there's a counter trend move with explosive potential, this will help us enter those trades. So for now, we are, starting to turn bullish, and even though our higher time frame is pointing towards higher time frame is pointing towards bear side. But for now, we're just gonna wait. Okay, it has become 2.3. We do want to see, price trading above the band and then giving us some kind of move. A lot of the time it will give us a signal right at the cross, but those signals are low probability signals. Yeah, we got a 30-minute close. We are seeing pressure above 2. So at the moment, for short term, we have turned bullish. Because what this does is it gives you a read on the volume. As the volume starts picking up on one side, we can see which direction we need to start looking for trades. But again, there has to be, structure. There has to be our signal that will come up, and that's when, we will, pull the trigger. Like right now, it's just, ranging. Okay. Okay. You see, this is high volume buy candle here. Any news? Nothing else. You see volume picking up here. Okay. Yeah, market is starting to pick up. We can see some volume coming into the market. So now we're just waiting. Yeah, we do see pressure starting to build up. So right now we're only looking for buy trades, especially with pressure mounting to the buy side. Pressure is picking up. Pressure is at 6. Want to see this keep pushing up. Yep, pressure is picking up here. You do see that. We have structure starting to form as well. Price is starting to trend. Pressure is picking up here. So all it tells us is that we're looking for buy side entries. Really good here. And we do see our signal coming up, guys. We're just gonna go one contract, two contracts here. And we're gonna push our stop. Our stop is right here. We kind of went early because of our pressure here. We'll take advantage of this trade. It's turning to A plus. We're just gonna wait for the candle close. And it's turning out to be a good setup. And we're targeting again we're targeting 1.5 R on the trade. Our target is going to be 1.5. $14.15. Yeah, this is like a good setup. This is a good setup, and it's formed in a trend. So all we want to see is price hitting 1.5R, and then we can close the trade. Yeah, our first target is gonna be like, yeah, 1.5. We'll be targeting 1.5R on this trade. It's 1.5, yeah. Stop goes below the band. Target is 1.5R. Which is gonna be right here. But we got an entry here. We'll target a minimum 1:1.5R. 1.5, yeah, right there. Yeah, pressure is still on the buy side. So we're just targeting a minimum 1:1.5R. This is our first trade. And it's totally based on our pressure system here. Like you can see pressure based on Trendmaster, and then based on our structure. High time frame was pointing towards bull side. High time frame was actually pointing towards bear side. But based on our pressure, we were able to see volume, volume domination on the buy side. And once we saw, pressure starting to build up, we decided to take our trade to the buy side. As you can see, we're starting to see breaks here, which is pointing towards pretty good here. All we're trying to target is 1.5. Yeah, this is really good because what it does is it gives you entries into strong trends, and you're able to take advantage of such moves in the market. Yeah, pressure is pretty strong, so we know our target should hit. Yeah, pressure is holding strong here. This tells us that price should keep pushing up. We're at 617.49. We should be reaching our profit target. Let's go gold. Almost there, guys. Again, you gotta hold your trades to your TP. Make sure you're holding your trades to your TP. I'm about to close my position. Close position. That was an extremely good trade, guys. We made good money here today. Uh, and yeah, so we were able to wait patiently, take trades based on our system, and we were able to take a minimum 1:1.5R trade, right? We can still see this trade going to 5,120. However, it was a great trade today. We were able to take advantage of the markets really well. And eventually we did hit our profit target for the day, which was 1.5R. Yeah. Yeah, this was our first trade for the day. As you can see, because of the pressure, price is building up and price will continue pushing up until we see this pressure going down. So this is, guys, this is one of the best indicators, I feel like, where you can find these opportunities and ensure that you're in a direction that can actually help find good strong trades and stay away from choppy markets, right? And an example in front of you guys is like we were waiting patiently since morning. We didn't try to pull any trigger, and we took advantage of these trades. Once our system started firing these trades, right? You can see as long as pressure continues to build up, we should see price continue to push up. Like we should not be seeing price reversing. Once we see pressure starting to come down, we would see that price is starting to lose momentum. But as long as pressure stays there, we should be comfortably pushing up. We can continue watching our stream here for 15 minutes more to see how the pressure kind of stays intact or it just kind of loses momentum, and then later on we can review these trades on our as homework and see how can we have gotten more out of a trade, more out of such a trade in the market where price is moving, price is in a momentum, and we're seeing these pressure build up. And because of the pressure, we were able to take advantage of our trading setup. So this is extremely like this is a very strong edge in the market where you're able to at least, like, it makes sure that you're able to wait for market conditions to improve, and the reason we are able to take advantage of such a setup is because such setups will ensure that you're patiently waiting for your setup to form, and once your setup forms, the environmental conditions when those setups form, and you can repeat that pattern every single time. And that's the purpose of this channel. The purpose of this channel is to show you guys these opportunities live in the market based on our conditions that we are utilizing here, based on our indicators that we are utilizing. Since the Trendmaster indicator is based on volume, it is not a lagging indicator. It is a real-time indicator telling you real-time price movement, and then we are able to take advantage of these moves through our structure-based approach. And as this volume starts to pick up, we do see this this structure-based approach forming, which enables us to take advantage of such moves as they happen. So, like, it was today that we saw that the price is ranging. However, we waited patiently and we were able to take advantage of trades once the trade was presented, right? And the best part about our system is you can go back and watch these live streams to study these setups. And once you study these setups and you see how this pressure relates to the structure, at that point in time, you were able to take these counter trend moves confidently because you have data backing you. You have you have done your homework on a particular setup. And what these setups teach you, these setups are path of least resistance. There's not a lot of resistance in the movement when these setups do take place or when these setups do form, right? We're not guaranteeing that you're not going to have a loss, but these are high probability setups. We had a low quality setup. That's why we only took 2 contracts. It was an A+ setup. We would have taken 4 contracts. And we would try to, target, again, always we are targeting 1.5R, and then, pretty much we're going to try to pass this live lucid trading account that we have of 150K live on stream. We're taking trades live on stream, and then let's see how this goes, because this is an opportunity for you guys to see how rule-based approaches can enable you to have patience, have discipline, and eventually take advantage of the markets. So for the for the later half of the stream, later part of the stream, we're just gonna continue watching our pressure here. So pressure is kind of dying down, as you can see. Pressure started to come down aggressively. It's at 6.68. Again, if it loses steam and goes down below 2, we know the trend has reversed. Price will start pushing down. However, we can see the band is starting to cross. So again, that is pointing towards the bullish momentum. And if pressure starts to pick up again, we would see price starting to show that trend move, start pushing towards the uptrend, and potentially go towards previous day high. Thanks, guys. It was great, great seeing you guys today again, like always. And we're gonna come back live stream tomorrow again. So just continue watching these live stream. You will be able to learn about rule-based trading. You'll be able to learn system-based trading and how systems can be used to become profitable as a trader. And then systems actually are the best way to make you a disciplined trader. And with our trend master indicator, we're able to take advantage of these trades as they form. And also, it also enables us to filter out bad market conditions. When the market conditions are ideal, we're able to take our setups. When the market conditions are not ideal, we will wait. We will wait, and we'll wait for as long as, eventually the volume turns into our favor and we're able to take advantage of the trend. So guys, I'm just here for another 10 minutes, and I'm gonna stop speaking. For the next half of the next part of the live stream, you're just gonna potentially listen some music, and then eventually I'll just close down the system. Eventually I'll end the stream.